Yo. Yo. Assalamualaikum. Alam. Oh, dah start dah? Alright. Bila. Yo, welcome. Selamat datang. Ya. Ba-da-da-da-da. Yo, welcome. Stop. Tara Iman. Balik pula. Okay, mari tengok apa benda 2.5 offer untuk kita. Mari tengok, lambat lagi 5 minit sama. Yep. Kuat je lah bunyi. Ya. Diorang tak announce kereta baru kedua. Oh, itu untuk 2.6. Kita dah tahu dah kan. Memang dah banyak karakter kan. So dia kurangkan lah karakter. Ada, ini 2.5 okay. Ini bukan untuk 2.6 okay. Tak ada cerita-cerita leak ke apa, tak ada okay. Mari kita fokus untuk benda yang nak datang lagi beberapa minggu. Alright, let's go. Waalaikumsalam Afiq, welcome. Tak payahlah cerita pasal leak, aku dah cakap dah kan. Kalau cerita pasal leak dekat ni, ya Allah, aku tak faham betul lah kau ni. Yang kali cakap dah, dekat YouTube tak payah cerita pasal leak. Alright, tak ada langsung info dia bagi tahu pasal benda-benda tu. Lagi sekali ban aku dah bagi tahu lah. Cuba faham nak asingkan antara stream dekat ni, YouTube dengan Twitch. Cakap macam cakap dengan batu ni tak boleh lah. Aku kalau cakap dengan batu ni aku jadi frustrated lah. Banyak kali lah. Okay. Jom kita tengok macam mana. Alright, biasalah apa 2.5 dah ada drip obviously kan. Dia pun dah buat hashtag Lingsha dengan apa facial. Oh, let's go. Lepas tu hari tu dia bagi tahu apa, ada penambahan DU Yup, tambah level DU. Tu aku rasa dia akan sembang pasal tu lah. Level DU, sembang facial dan sembang Lingsha. Dengar cerita facial tak datang hari ni sebab dia gantikan dengan apa orang lain. Sebab dia busy. So Mozer lah kot wakil dia ke? Aku tak tahulah. Teruskan description Abang baca kat trailer. Tak, aku baca. Kau ni kenapa? Malah lah. Benda tu ada Dekat Hoyo Lab lah. Ada post official sebelum stream. Tele-tele ni. Kau ni. Kalau aku sebut ni, aku sebut benda yang official. Malah layan kau. Okay, jom.
And
Fokus.
whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good
Kenapa ada
morning,
mas
good afternoon, and good evening. I'm your good buddy, March 7th. Before we ever went to the Xianzhou, we'd heard about the war dance ceremony, and now look! I am currently on the Xianzhou Luofu, where the ceremony will be held, bringing you the first on-site report.
Hey, March 7th! Just because we're shooting outside doesn't mean you can do whatever you want! Stay etiquette, remember?
Oh, tadi
But
sisi.
don't worry, Albert. I recently started training under my new masters, and those moves you just saw were
Yun
legit.
Lee.
And look at my outfit. Isn't it just so cute?
See, this is how an amateur house behaves.
Oh ya, yelah kan.
Kinda
Probably
hosts start
kita
showing
dapat
off
E6
their
eh.
outfit before they've even finished introduction.
How do you know the audience doesn't want to see this? Hey, chat, let us know how you feel about my outfit.
Cantik. Aku suka.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
As a host with many years of experience, let me remind our amateur host, who's only done this twice, it's time to start the program!
Oh, right. Up next, explore the Xianzhou with March 7th.
We're not at that part yet!
Huh? Oh, all for just $19.99. This special discount is only available from the Interstellar Shopping Network.
What the heck?
$20, what the fuck?
Forget it. It's time for the expert
Mahal eh.
takeover. Watch and learn.
Pay to win punya ni. Tua. Oh, trailer. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Welcome everyone to the War Dances Knockout stage.
Oh, yelah, War Dance. Aku lupa siap. Luka. Oh, Luka yang cing.
Both fighters are ready. The final showdown begins now.
Oh, okay. Argenti pun ada. Oh, itu dia.
Something ominous has
Itu dia. Mami kita.
I am Preceptor Tauron.
Oh, lawan dengan ni ke? Dia Invital Lunar.
The disciples of Sanctus Luminius. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again.
Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling prison.
Faishal, the boys of Starscape Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures.
Oh, tu dia.
Hold them back.
Oh,
I will
Yukong.
be there immediately. I venture forth to hunt. I'll see the general's duty through to my last breath. It is inevitable!
Ultimate dia kot.
Are you ready for your death, abomination?
Ha! Body scene. Allah, gangguan betul lah tournament.
Betrayed the Alliance. We're both monsters and were born for war and die for
What the fuck?
The arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster.
Woo! Okay. Flying arrow shot to the Lupin rule. Nice. Prison break. Oh, maksudnya dia gunakan, dia lepaskan, yelah kan, penjara tu, dia lepaskan enemy untuk serang tournament tu ya. Oh, dance. Okay, menarik kak. Tournament arc. Let's go. Macam Naruto punya tournament arc lah kan, kena serang dengan ni Orochimaru. Tapi kali ni macam gempak je kena serang dia kan. Macam besar je sampai dia ni kena turun apa, kena turun Fei Xiao pun kena turun. Okay lah, intense lah, intense.
Welcome back to the version 2.5 Flying Aureus Shot to Lupine Rue special program. I'm sure you all are brimming with anticipation after seeing that trailer. With that in mind, let's send it back over to our correspondent on the Xianzhou and see what's been happening there. Hello, March 7th. March 7th, we're in the Xianzhou.
Albert.
Tak habis-habis. Line tak ada. Lag lu.
We're in the Sinjar. Could you
Lain tak ada lu.
to us?
Bro.
Seems like there's a little delay. How about this, March 7th?
Then I'll
Why
just
don't you
get
just say-
started.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
Dear viewers, I am at the venue where the war dance will take place.
Itulah tu tengah prepare apa? Gelanggang ni kan.
Seems like something
Awal
big
tu
will
prepare
happen on
seminggu.
the Xianzhou. In this very spot, one of the
March 7th? No, don't disconnect at the most important part, director! Turn it off now!
Apa tu?
Hiccup on our outdoor broadcast, so let me introduce the
Saya nak main
very
gacha
special
kalau
guest
internet
for
tak ada.
today's program. The new cauldron master of the Xianzhou Lawfu's Alchemy Commission, Lingsha!
I am Lingsha. It's a pleasure to meet everyone.
The Merlin's Claw of the
Comel, rabbit.
Xianzhou Yaoqing, Fei Xiao!
Hi, everyone. General Fei Xiao is busy dealing with some very important things, so she asked the Luo Fu to have someone fill in for her.
Oh, gue yang ganti.
And finally, the Shadow Guard of the Xianzhou Yaoqing,
Moza.
Moza! Let's once again
dibuka hu dia.
with a warm
Comel cibi.
round of applause. March 7th. Are you there?
Are we back?
Looks like March might have a problem. Is it serious?
Sudahlah tu dengan March tu.
Looks like
Imas pula
March
aku.
hasn't fixed yet. My deepest
Lain
apologies.
tak ada.
Mr. Albert, there's no need to apologize. These things happen. We all understand. Please do not stress so much. It's
Oh
not
ya, dia
good
tak ada
for your
kerusi sial. Lingsha terapung sial.
So right.
Guna dia punya tu awan
Let's just
wukong.
focus on our studio for now.
Awan kemenyan dia.
At the end of the last version, some not so great things happen on the Lawfu.
Ya.
Albert, are you saying?
They've invited so many people to this war dance. It's a
Pasal ada
huge
prison
deal.
break kan.
How could something like a prison break in the Shackling
Lepas tu
prison happen now?
apa?
Mr.
Rip
Albert,
Zui.
let's suppose
Zui,
you
yeah.
wanted permission to exceed this program's budget. Would you follow all the right procedures to get your request approved? Or would you mix it in with a bunch of other applications the day before a public holiday?
How did you know
I just mean, the war dance, with the chaos of all the visitors from abroad.
Dah, kira dia cakap day of public holiday esok sebab merdeka tiba-tiba tak ada ke mana padahal sehari sebelum.
A little rabbit
Apa?
snuck into this studio. Would
Apa
Mr.
ni
Albert let it hide and chew on the
pertandingan tu?
wires? Or would he put a few carrots on the table to try and catch it?
Rabbits don't chew
Timing.
on wires.
I think Miss Lingshaw is just using an analogy.
I get it. Setting a bait. Is this what General Jing Yuan meant by wash away the dregs?
Let me see what speech the general left for me. It says we need to take this opportunity to give the Luo Fu a good cleanup? Is there some place on the Luo Fu that's dirty?
Prison lah.
Be assured. The Cloud Knights have already arrived at the Shackling prison to begin rescue efforts. General Fei Xiao will personally lead her troops in capturing the escaped Borisan criminals and ensure the safety of the surface of the Luo Fu. General Jing Yuan will go to the Shackling prison and investigate how this incident played out, while General Huayan will assist with overseeing the affairs at the Luo Fu's 6 commissions.
Whew. Hearing the generals are involved makes me feel better already. But what about Mr. Zhao Cho? He's still with the Borisan.
Jojo.
General Fei Xiao
Afiq
says she
lah.
knows Zhao Cho
Bila
has
lah
only
Jojo nak
reason
ambil
to
kan?
use, whether it's to
Penat
pin
dah
down the enemy
tengok dia dekat
or
benda.
gather intelligence. Ooh, I hope Zhao Cho takes care of himself.
I'll find him. I promise.
Ah tu datang dah dengan hologram pula keluar daripada teratai.
Now is not the time!
If I may be so bold to ask, there's one thing I don't understand. If Hule is the Foxian's greatest enemy, why hasn't the Yaoqing gotten rid of him in these past 700 years, but instead just sent people to visit him?
Apparently, it has something to do with never dying in eternal punishment or something. My notes suggest asking General Jing Yuan later. He's better at explaining these things.
It looks like Miss Lingshaw's questions will be cleared up in the Trailblaze Continuance Finest Duel under the Pristine Blue 2. The only thing left is the task of defeating Hule.
Hey, March, are you volunteering again?
Seems like it's not lagging anymore on my end. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. Where are we in the program now?
Where you defeat Hule.
Huh?
All right. That's enough jokes for now. The audience is getting impatient, Mr. Albert. Let's start the next segment.
Si orang bising ayat apa March ni mengganggu.
As we all know, General Fei Xiao never loses in battle and is known as the vanquishing general in the Alliance.
Baik, korang punya new carry.
We're lucky to get a look at the general's heroism in battle.
The general said,
Great victories are won by the whole army. It
Lol.
would be quite narcissistic and inappropriate of me to take all the credit.
Lacking general, lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals.
We can also add, lacking in care for others' opinions of her, lacking in respect for her doctor's advice, and lacking in peers when she's had too much to drink. That's what Zhao Cho said, and I agree.
is that really true?
Everyone has their own way of doing things. I find this kind of general very interesting. But still, you should really listen to your doctor.
Uh-huh. Gotta follow the doctor's orders. The storyteller always talks about how General Fei Xiao leads the charge in battles. I just never thought she'd be so... What's the word again? Careless?
Carefree.
I heard the Verdant Knights of the Yaoqing are an elite force composed mostly of Foxians. They're the arrowheads in the hunt for abominations. And their fighting style is exactly like General Fei Xiao's.
I leave the strategizing to people like Jing Yuan and Yao Guang. My duty is to be the arrow that helps pierce the hearts of the enemy.
I've recently been learning some Xianzhou martial arts. Did General Fei Xiao leave any training secrets that you could share with me?
The general didn't mention anything. But according to Su Shang, on the Yaoqing, they probably do 60 sets of strength exercises and then run 20 miles for cardio.
Mak ai 20 batu.
I think I underestimated the Yaoqing.
Patutlah
The
kuat
general used
je.
to train me this
Patutlah
way.
tough punya pun.
It's not bad.
General dia.
Isn't there a saying like, life lies in movement? Running makes you happy, so everyone should give it a try.
Only with the most extreme self-discipline can you become stronger than everyone else. Next, let's take a look at the general's heroism in battle. General Fei Xiao follows the path of the hunt and excels in all kinds of battles. Her basic attack and
Basic attack, eh?
skill deal
Oh.
wind damage to the enemy using gun blades and a battle axe respectively. The general also works closely with her allies. After her teammates attack the enemy, Fei Xiao will
Itu ke
launch
team
a
dia?
follow-up
Asal
attack
tu
and
team dia,
increase
asal
the
wow, wow.
damage dealt to the enemy.
Tak isi
General Fei
ultimate
Xiao
apa?
accumulates flying aureus after every certain number of attacks.
Yo Joshua, apa kena
That's
mengena tiba-tiba
right.
dot
After
sebab
she uses her skill,
salah team
Fei
ni.
Xiao will immediately trigger her talent's follow-up attack one time. When she uses her ultimate, Fei Xiao consumes 6 points of flying aureus and carries out a series of attacks on the enemy
Da,
with
da,
her
da,
gun
da.
blades or battle axe. Then she strikes the enemy with a final blow. Flying
Tak ada
aureus
damage,
can
tiba.
accumulate up to 12 points.
Different combat strategies are needed to deal with enemies in different states. For example, the gun blades deal more damage to
Aku rasa
weakness
super
broken
break ni
enemies.
mesti boleh kan
But
jadi eh.
if the
Sedap.
enemy is not weakness broken, the battle axe deals more damage.
Oh, animation dia. Oh, okay. So kalau tak break lagi dia pakai battle axe. Okay. Kalau dah break dia pakai pedang dia. Okay.
Flying
Dia punya
aureus is
lembing
the
tu.
spiritus bestowed upon the general by the rainbow. It's the source of her power and her duty.
The general's technique is also very unique. Using it during exploration increases her movement speed
Beyblade.
and pulls in multiple enemies within a certain radius. If the
Beyblade.
general attacks while in her technique state, the enemies pulled in will enter combat and she will deal damage to all of them. the general will also gain flying Aureus points, and the more enemies pulled in, the higher her damage.
PF.
The Azure Dragon draws forward, and the Flying Aureus lies in wait. The grace of
Untuk
General
first turn
Fei
PF
Xiao
ah.
is truly admirable.
Let's just say she doesn't care
Ataupun
what
kalau
others think
emosi
of
ada
her
apa,
when she gets worked
first
up.
turn banyak enemy lah,
We
5.
also have another little announcement.
Wah, animation?
General Fei Xiao's animated short and myriad Celestia videos will be released soon. I'm really looking
Yo, kita ada benda nak react.
Version 2.5.
Animated version
General Fei
dengan
Xiao will
Myriad
also
Celestial.
introduce
Cantik
a
lah.
brand
So,
new
diorang memang
trial
nak ni
for
lah.
the Trailblazers called
Nak promote kau-kau ni.
War
Fei Xiao ni.
Beast Battlefield.
Nampak sangat berat sebelah kan. Sebelum ni tak ada pun ni. Joshua tak ada pun. Lingsha tak ada. Ha! Fei Xiao yang ada apa, animated dengan ni lah. Itu apa bos dia? Oh bos. Okay. Tiba-tiba ada naga, time kita pakai tak ada naga pula.
Looks like our tradition of fighting friends wherever we go continues.
I smell the scent of blood. This Flying Aureus state seems unusual.
Yes, the opponent in this trial is a shadow of the general. And
Trial
an
of-
apparition of Flying Aureus.
Shadow of the
the ecliptic
general.
inner beast.
As
Okay.
the saying goes, if you know yourself and know your enemy, you will not lose in 100 battles. Before you take on the General's trial, I prepared an exclusive battlefield report for you. Ecliptic Inner Beast and Shadow of Fei Xiao have 3 phases. Ecliptic
3
Inner
phases?
Beast will join the battle starting
Ecliptic
from the
Inner
second
Beast.
phase. Different parts
Second
of the
phase?
beast can separately apply different debuffs to our team.
Oh, ni nak jual. Okay, ni nak
Shadow
jual
of
ni
Fei
lah.
Xiao resonates with Ecliptic
Nak
Inner
jual apa?
Beast's parts. Resonate will cause the
Tapi nak
Inner
jual
Beast
Lingsha
part's
kot lah,
next action
I
to be
guess.
enhanced and greatly increase the threat they pose to the team.
Alright, oh dia ni lah,
Shadow of Fei
okay.
Xiao's ability deals massive
OP
damage
sangat
to
dia
all
ni, Saf.
targets.
Tak,
When
single
using this
target.
ability, every part that is yet to be broken will
Tak apa, bos dia.
increase
Bos dia
the
OP
damage
lah kot.
dealt by the ability.
Bos dia akan bagi
And the
masalah.
ability will enhance the parts that are not weakness broken.
Oh.
It seems like the best strategy is to weakness
Break
the
dulu
inner
lah.
beast
Okay, dia macam
and
lawan.
resonate
Ya.
as
Lawan
quickly
yang
as
robot tu lah.
Then,
Bezanya
Shadow of Fei Xiao is
dia
much
asing.
less dangerous.
Okay.
Attacking the weakness broken inner beast parts will deal even more damage.
So
to
break
Shadow of Fei
kan. So meta break
After
mesti ada lagi lah.
completing the trial, you will be able to obtain
Tapi dia
auspicious
mixkan dengan debuff.
Lingsha and Moza's advanced trace materials. Friendly reminder, the
Oh,
advanced
ni
trace
dekat ni
materials
apa?
used by
Eco
General Fei
4.
Xiao is
Eco
Regret
4.
of Infinite Okama. Next, I'd like to introduce the new Cauldron
Tapi
Master,
maksudnya dalam story mesti lawan sekali
representing
ni kan.
Wafu from
Spoiler.
the Yume.
Spoiler lu game gacha.
Miss Lingsha.
Nak jual dia ni ya. Jual, jual, jual. Tak OP pun. Tadi tengok damage apa-apa. Macam tai. Dia tak ada macam extra mekanik bila dia break tu. Ada super break ke apa. Macam Firefly. Tapi untuk break enemy okey lah.
She has a
Macam enemy yang bila break vulnerable lah. Okey lah.
You flatter me, Miss Gui. I am a healer, and I've always carried medicinal incense with me. I use fragrances to help me practice medicine. And some
Apa benda font dia ni buruk gila.
We had a
Tak
healer on
suka
the
aku
show
Fadi.
last time, but all we could smell was hot pot.
Dr. Jiao Cho focuses on nutrition and food as medicinal therapy.
Yeah.
I use incense to diagnose patients and am very sensitive to smell. After
Kemenyan.
all, every person has their own unique scent.
Bomoh.
What? Did I hear right?
Ah.
You use smell to diagnose illnesses?
A smell can convey a lot of information. For example, while Mr. Maud's scent is so faint that it's almost imperceptible, it seems to be a combination of fougere and woody notes, concealing many stories underneath. As for Miss Gui, I detect the lively notes of fruit and the refreshing scent of citrus. It must mean Miss Gui has very few worries.
But I'm not really all that amazing.
Cauldron Master, you're amazing. What about me, huh? What do I smell like?
Mr. Albert takes things in stride and is very clever.
Tak lah bina
You
Black
have the
Swan
scent
sebab
of
macam
a
nak facial.
Very smart bird.
Tak tahulah, kena tengok lah.
Let's get back on topic. I heard that you returned to the Law Food this time and urgently
Pool je
take
lah
up the
dua-dua.
position
Kalau
of
ada.
head of the alchemy
Menang kan
committee.
10 pool.
What's going on?
To be honest,
Tapi ni dia agak creepy jugalah. Dia keluar asap dalam bilik kan. Lepas tu dia cium kita kan.
have accumulated over the years have finally come to the surface.
Like rats leaving a sinking ship. Head them off at the pass.
Many healers are obsessed with medical research, but they very rarely communicate with each other.
Whew. The factions and cliques are complicated and deeply entrenched.
Fortunately, I've traveled and
Law
studied
Food ni
on
banyak
many
healer,
ships, so I have a deeper
Bailu,
understanding of the Commission's current
Joshua, Lingsha kan.
situation.
Tapi
I've
Joshua
seen
dah.
a lot of messy things,
Tak lah.
but
Kira
it's
tak ada heal
rare to
pun.
see something
Scam.
as messy as this.
Wow. The Cauldron Master must deal with a lot of trouble in her daily work, no?
Oh, that's just how work is. These problems can't be addressed or solved in one day, but I do my best.
But since I'm already here, I won't go easy.
Whoa, what was it that Chinchua said? When the sky falls, there's always someone tall to hold it up. The Cauldron Master is both tall and capable. No matter how much trouble she faces, she'll be able to handle it.
Then I hope your words ring true, Miss March. Oh, and thank you to Mr. Albert for interpreting for me. The scent of this smart bird definitely has gourmand notes.
I heard
Dia nak
that
masak.
not only is Miss Lingshaw good at identifying people by smell, she is also quite capable in combat.
As a
Cuak tu
healer,
Albert.
I excel
Ah,
at
dia kata
using
bau-bau ni
incense to
sedap
heal
lah kat masak.
others,
Nampak?
but also weaken enemies. In combat, my skill deals damage to all enemies and restores HP for all allies. Through my talent,
Selesa lah kan healing dia.
the incense beast, Fu Yuan. Fu Yuan launches a follow-up attack during its action, dealing damage to all enemies. It also dispels one debuff from all allies and restores HP.
Oh, this incense beast looks
Ha, comel eh.
freaking soft. It's
Bau Albert
adorable.
bakar ke? Tak tahulah.
It's a creature
Buat
I
sup.
created from inside the
Buat sup.
incense burner.
Apa ni? Super Break punya
In
team?
battle,
Alah, nak suruh ganti gelengga lah tu.
it's like smoke.
Alah, yang ni pandai pula dia orang eh. Suruh ganti gelengga lah tu. Alah.
Not too difficult.
Tak nak,
When Fu
kau tak ada
Yuan is on
advance
the
forward.
field, I only need to
Ada,
use my
tapi
skill
lembab.
to increase its number of actions.
Kot.
When I use my ultimate, I deal damage to all enemies and heal all allies. At the same time,
Tak ada pun dia tak cakap pun.
fog state on all enemies. Enemies in this state also take more
what up,
crit
Vic?
damage.
Patutlah tak nampak kau chat.
technique
Ingat kau pergi
before
mana.
entering battle,
Ingat fokus
I
sangat.
immediately summon Fu Yuan at the start of the next battle and inflict
Ni
befall on
teknik dia.
all enemies.
Ya, before. Alright.
A very reliable Cauldron
Yang tu yang dia
Master.
cakap tadi di buff tu.
Your help on the team, your
Okay lah,
allies will be
selesa lah.
well protected.
Cauldron Master Lingsha.
Memang tak lah ganti letih-letih build gelengga tu. Mana tahu nak masuk kat team Macron. Kan dia bagi di buff.
Oh, even the sound is gone this time. I'm done for. This is the biggest fumble in the history
Kenapa
of the
satu
program.
debuff je
I'm
dibuang,
so
kan?
done
Patut
for.
buatlah dua.
What now?
Satu-satu ni
Mr.
tak apa-apa
Moza,
sangat ah.
could you help
Kalau enemy tu bagi lebih daripada satu debuff, macam
My name is
Hule
Moza.
tadi.
I'm General Fei Shao's
GG.
Shadow Guard.
Kalau lawan dengan dot, GG. Boleh mengurangkan beban lah, obviously lah. Kan. Moza. Oh.
My work doesn't really lend itself to being in the limelight.
Suara terlalu serius sangat. Padahal cakap benda biasa je.
It can't be helped. Mr. Albert, the General said this is Mordza's first time doing a media
Kena
interview.
pull ni.
I
Pull.
apologize for his bluntness.
Oh, no worries. I just didn't expect such a skilled general to need a shadow guard to protect her.
Shadow
Mr.
Guard.
Albert hasn't fully grasped the situation. A shadow
In
guard
character
working
betul.
at the general's side.
Tak, dia memang kena
isn't
cakap
the same
pakai suara
as
VA pun.
bodyguard.
Tapi Moza ni macam serius lah. Serius sangat.
Gathering intelligence.
Tapi dia kelakar je.
He helps the General deal with matters that she can't personally deal
Bangang
with.
pun bangang tak? Kadang lambat tangkap
Heard legends about This man fights crime, often hiding in the shadows, taking the heads of his targets. He strikes with extreme
Aneh.
brutality and has scared off many people who intend to do evil.
Zhao Cho made that all up. It sounds like there'd be feathers all over the place. That's not me. I clean up after myself.
Oh, you really are perfectionist, Mr. Moza.
That's right. The general said when they were all eating hot pot at Zhao Cho's place, Zhao Cho went to answer the phone halfway through. When he came back, Moza had already cleaned up the pot and all the bowls.
I did what I needed to.
Dia suka dia pembersih Lepas tu dia orang makan apa hotpot dekat rumah Joshua
War is dirty.
That feeling
Moza
of
ni suka apa?
finally eliminating years of
Bersih-bersih.
stubborn
Bagus
growth.
lah.
It's indeed
Rajin betul.
As expected of someone with so much initiative. Now, let's take
Bukan-
a look at how Mr. Moza.
Bukan si Joshua tu masak binatang ke?
All right.
Mr. Moza is a lightning type character following the path of the hunt.
Ni follow up team.
His skill marks a single enemy as the prey.
Tak lah
and
follow
deals
up
lightning damage to-
ingatkan March tadi tu bukan?
Mr. Moza.
Ini team
Don't you have anything
buff
to
damage. Ni
add?
hyper carry.
Are you asking
Hyper carry
me to?
Moza.
No.
All right then. My talent will allow me to enter the departed state while a prey exists on the field.
Ya.
Fine, I'll continue.
Asta lama tak nampak Asta.
In the departed state.
Tengok Asta dapat apa gacau berapa banyak? Aduh, satu je. Kenapa tak guna E?
Damage to the prey. Mr. Moza
Dia pakai basic kenapa?
deals damage to a single target
Nak tengok,
and launches a follow-up attack.
After I use my technique, I will enter stealth mode.
Ha!
Attacking an enemy in stealth mode increases the damage dealt in combat.
10 steps in and one is slain. 1,000 miles won't stay his pace.
Kenapa dengan giling?
The deed is
Rantak
done.
kau lah.
His robes are clean. He buries them all and leaves no trace.
There's another advantage of hiding.
Sial 4 star sembang-sembang
You can
kejap je.
avoid getting the area
20 saat
or
je sembang
yourself
pasal
dirty.
skill dia.
Now that we've introduced our guests.
Macam mana 4 star
Our sponsor.
Faham-faham je lah
The
ni.
program will continue after. All right, dear audience, we now have some special news for you. In version 2.5's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character face shot.
Oh, resolution per sweat. Okay, tu. Dekat 4 star. Dengan sword play atas tu.
In addition, a special warp event will be launched in the first half of 2.5. The limited 5-star characters, Robin, Black Swan, and will return
Exul tu
at
atas tu
the
nampak?
same time.
Siapa tu?
Limited 5-star light codes, flowing night glow, patience is all you need.
Ni lah yang banner baru. Oh my god. Sekejap kita kena dengar ni.
Remind everyone that in this special warp event, the warp count for the guaranteed 5-star will be shared among the rerun banners and current limited banner.
Oh, share
Banners
semua.
during the warp will
Okay,
not
bagus.
set the count for the guaranteed.
Alright.
And each limited character can only be acquired from their own respective banner. The special warp events will open periodically, giving viewers more opportunities to invite their favorite characters to join the team.
Tak apa, akan datang selalu,
And
jangan
if you
risau.
don't want to invite
Right.
them, you can still get more Stellar Jade and trial stages.
Wait, tapi banner kali ni
In
stack.
version 2.5
Alright.
second half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character.
Oh, tu
Link
banner
Shot,
baru tu.
the
Itu apa
limited
tu?
5-star light
DLC
code,
baru.
Sent alone stays
Tu
true,
planetary
will also
kan? Yang
have
tu
a
sampah
boosted
tengah tu.
drop rate. At
Memory
the
count.
same time, the 4-star light cone,
yelah.
Shadowed by Night, will be available in the second half warp event too. Not to mention the drop rates for the limited 5-star character, Topaz and Numby, and the limited 5-star light cone, Worrisome Blissful. Be
Wow.
boosted.
Nice.
All right, that's all for our commercial.
Topaz.
And our special news.
Dang.
Dear viewers, well,
Siut lah. Dia jual lah kan sebab ni kan. Dia jual lah kan sebab dia jual Robin. Siut dia jual balik. Memang nak duit siut betul. Memang nak duit betul. Okay, so maksudnya plan kita masih lagi sama guys. Okay, aku akan pull Kafka. Kalau dapat awal, aku pull Facial. Okay. Alright, itu plan kita. Siut lah. Itu 3. Pandai menjual tu lah. Dia rerun Robin dekat first phase, and then second phase dia rerun Topaz. Padahal Topaz baru je hari tu. Kan? Okay lah, untuk player baru memang bagus lah. Sebab follow up team kan premium kan. Kali ni dia run Robin, dia run Topaz, at least dah nak ni kan. Boleh main dengan Moza juga kan. Untuk Lycon pun bagi aku okay. First phase okay. Lycon first phase memang stack lah. Memang sedap lah. Sword play. And then kita ada resolution kan. Untuk debuff build.
We will be introducing the latest news about the war dance
Oh
ceremony.
ni event.
But our communication.
Second phase ada Lycon baru ni lah apa. Moza.
Leave it to me, Mr. Albert. Where is the connection port in the studio?
Hilang dah pasal tiba-tiba ni.
What happened?
Kaki
I
bunshin.
brought back the footage.
Oh footage. Oh.
Hi, Albert. That was so scary. Someone with a hoodie suddenly gave me a hard drive and said something about connecting to the studio. What's going on?
Laju betul Moza tadi pergi sana.
I used a hard drive to bring back March 7th's footage, and I'll use it to send over the studio's footage. It's very simple.
Looks like we can continue the
Habis lah
plan.
korang kena plan lah.
So this is
Tak lah
how you
aku
solve the problem.
teringin juga nak
Will
pull
it not
apa.
be too difficult for Mr. Moza to run back and forth?
Pull Black Swan dengan Kafka. Tapi rasa nak ada
It's
satu
just
karakter baru lah
running.
juga. Tengoklah
Uh,
macam mana. Tengok macam mana keadaan Kafka tu. Tu kena menang tu.
Thank you for your hard work, Mr.
Sebab sampo
Moza.
aku dah build dah. So at least boleh run lah dengan sampo sementara kan.
March 7th. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Eh datang
Albert.
balik.
The
Oh hilang dah.
highly anticipated war dance is about to begin. And it'll take place on the sky.
Jangan
splitter
confuse
right
Tak apa
behind
nanti
me.
aku akan buat short. Nanti aku explain lah pasal banner tu. Basically
We're
sama
in
lah.
the port side
Dia tak macam
audience
Genshin,
on the
okay?
upper floor
Ah,
of
dia
the
share
sky
semua.
splitter. The venue for
Alright.
the
Kalau
competition
kalah,
is just
contoh kau
below.
nak pull Black Swan, kau kalah, kau nak guna guarantee kat face shop, boleh.
The Lawfu
Alright.
Ringmasters match will be
Sebab dia
held here.
share keseluruhan.
Prepare for the war dance. The Xianzhou Lawfu transformed this old military battleship into the venue for the competition.
Oh, ni
So
stadium.
on the Sky Splitter, you can see many traces of military weapons. Like this huge cannon.
Kalau tak macam tu, maksudnya
The main
Albert
cannon
scam.
the Sky Splitter was
Tak
equipped
betul lah, betul.
with. It's now used for
Tadi dia dah terang
ceremonial
betul-betul lah. Mesti ada orang tanya jugalah kan. Sebab dia macam confusing sikit kan. Yo, ni macam 5 je.
The different
Tembak.
cabins on the Sky Splitter have also been transformed into different areas to
Ah,
serve the contestants
chest, cari chest rahsia.
and the media. Farther down, there are more areas.
Oh, ni
like the
seperingkat
contestant
saringan.
training area
Oh,
and the
peringkat saringan
starship
eh.
entry and exit hold.
Map baru lah. Kapal
War
lah.
dance is still open for registration.
Kapal lagi kan.
If you're interested in
Itu sparkle pun kapal
participating,
juga.
you can sign up in the reception hall. We look forward to everyone coming
Ini
to
macam
the Sky
template tempat
Splitter
Jinyuan je.
March 7th, bringing you this latest report.
Thank you, March 7th. The Luminary War Dance, the highlight of this
Oh,
Christmas
Eidolon.
season,
Dapat Eidolon
will
March.
finally convene in version 2.5.
Totally. Lots of people signed up. Shangshang's participating too. The general also says,
Making friends
Sekejap,
through
Eidolon tu
martial
kenapa
arts is one
purple?
of my favorite things
Eidolon
to
memang
do.
purple eh?
If I
Ya
were
kot.
allowed to, I'd go and fight a few rounds too.
If the general participated, there'd be nothing to compete for. To keep the competition interesting, the best masters aren't allowed to participate.
I'm guessing that the crew of the Astral Express chose not to participate for the same
Kenapa
reason.
hilang-hilang tu Moza tu?
Of course. After thinking it through, we decided to keep our reputation a
Oh
secret.
tak, dia pergi ambil hard drive
The
eh.
role of the gray-haired
Maksudnya
monkey
bila
and
dia
the
rakam lepas tu dia hantar ke studio. Okey, faham, faham, faham.
At the same time, a red
Oh, nampak?
young
Apa
man
kalau
from
Moza hilang tu dia pergi
has also
ambil hard
come
drive
to
dekat
the
Marsh.
Xianzhou Lawfu.
Is that the planet that was once hidden in a snowstorm? I have heard very little about it.
Kenapa dengan Bella
It
Box?
seems that
Allah, tak
routes
dengar.
from Belobog to other worlds have now opened up.
That's right. This young man's name is Luca. Now
Oh,
that these
Luca.
routes have been restored,
Oh, so Luca sambung cerita dia lah. Dia kan underground. So kira Luca out tu dia pergi ke tournament besar lah. Cik. Luca sibuk nak ada cerita sendiri pula. Kan dia start daripada bawah kan. Underworld tu kan kat Bella Box.
The young man is leaving the nest for the first time and will be in an unfamiliar place. If he has no one to guide him, he will likely run into many obstacles.
Don't worry, Miss Ling Sha. Don't forget that the Trailblazer is also coming to the Sky Splitter. Our dear Trailblazer is known for being a kind-hearted person. they'll definitely not sit by and watch an old friend flounder around like a fish out of water. During the war dance, the Trailblazer will become Luca's gold medal coach and
Oh,
fight
coach.
through
Alright.
all the challenges.
According to the intel I've collected, the Luminary War Dance event consists of multiple competitions. In
Bahasa
each
yang cantik table.
competition, contestants must first participate in a
Oh, tu.
point-based tournament to earn
Japa.
points. And only
Japa
after
panggil.
accumulating
Gila,
a
dia punya
certain
effect.
number of points will they qualify for the face-off match of that competition.
That's right.
Ni main je
Our
lah, biasa lah.
contestant
Main je,
Luca
lepas tu
needs
sampai
to
final
defeat
lah.
the opponent
Alright,
in
itu
each
tak erti
face-off
ya.
match
Ah.
one by one before he can face the ringmaster Yin Xing in the final showdown. In order to show that the IPC takes this event seriously,
Bye.
the Inter-Astro Peace
Oh, patutlah
Corporation will
Riran,
also
sebab Topaz
participate
kena
in the
mana
war
juga,
dance
kan?
under the guidance of Coach Topaz.
Eh,
They may
team
even
tu,
face
Ekron.
off against Luca in the competition. In addition,
Hey,
Galaxy Ranger
Mother
Blue
Fudger.
Hill and the Knight of Beauty
Argentos.
Argenti will appear in the arena in various roles. In every match, the Trailblazer will need to help Luca display his martial prowess to the fullest
Yo, dot
extent
team classic
and
version
earn
1.
the support of the audience. The two sides of the match
So,
will
ni
eventually
kan?
earn vibes based on how much the audience supports either side.
Ah, itu audience lah. Apa
Audience
penduduk kampung.
outside
Penduduk
the
kampung
ring provide assistance.
Bukan apa penyokong-penyokong lah apa ramai.
Increasing audience participation and providing a more immersive experience.
Sokongan.
Completing designated actions during the match and achieving highlights will greatly increase your vibes.
Yeah.
Conversely, cause your opponent's vibes to decrease. When either participant's vibes reach the maximum, the match
tu dia
will
boleh
enter
guna
the
tu lah,
enhanced
ya.
inspiration state. The participant who earns the audience's support
Jit.
will gain stronger buffs
Banyak agak dia tunjuk
and
team-team kan?
easily win the match.
J agent tu follow up
Alright
team.
then, March 7th. Is there anything you want to add?
Follow up team
Watching the
energy
preparations
recharge
for
lah.
the war dance with all of you has my hands itching for more.
Dia ada kat sini
It
pula.
just so happens I've learned a few moves from my masters. So why don't I take the opportunity to show them to everyone?
Wow.
Watch this.
Okay, jadilah.
How's that? Pretty cool, huh?
Tak awkward lah. Okay,
You
jadi.
better believe I'll reach
Mana
the
mau
top of the
awkwardnya, dia
war
betul-betul
dance with
training
my
kot.
skills. When that happens, you'll all have to call me Sword Champion March 7th.
Tapi aku rasa mesti ramai yang maki Mash eh. Ramai tak suka Mash eh. Okay apa?
I don't know if you become sword champion.
Bukan
but I
annoying
do know
sangat
sword
pun.
champions will hit themselves in the head with their own sword.
Ramai tak suka. Mesti kat chat. Mesti kalau kat tengok chat mesti semua.
Learning. But I think
Skip
that
Marsh,
everyone
skip
who's going
Marsh.
to participate in the war dance this time will have profound martial arts skills, and we'll all be first-class masters.
That's right. We are all looking forward to enjoying a spectacular war dance ceremony.
I found the problem. This guy
Oh, ni
chewed
yang
through
kacau
the
lain.
wires. That's
Oh,
why there was a
kena
problem with
tangkap
March
lu.
7th's connection.
Isn't this a tusk fur? I have one too. It is a creature that subsists on memoria. Eating it while you fall asleep
Kena
will raise your
tangkap.
sleep quality and relieve anxiety and depression.
Ya, dia macam Musharna Pokemon tu kan.
After its owner?
Yang bulan tu
It's a
kan.
little sudden,
Ah.
but its owner is the Trailblazer. That's right. Trailblazers can obtain the
Oh,
pet
kita
tusk
punya.
fur by completing
Oh.
activities related to the Luminary War Dance.
Oh,
and
okay. Nanti kita
summon
dapat
to
lah
their
pet.
side.
Pet
Hopefully
meta.
we can cheer you up. Thanks to Mr. Moza for discovering it.
Dapat tax spear. Tapi yang tas.
Team is currently fixing the line. Let's proceed.
Great. Let's check out the other exciting events this version has to offer.
Minigame.
Riding the wave of the war dance ceremony, the Lafu's Rumkeeping Commission has organized a temple fair offering different fair activities at locations like
Semua orang pun pakai lah tapi sebenarnya game ni bukan game online kan.
the Sky
Macam
Splitter
multiplayer,
and
Messi
Divination
multiplayer.
Commission.
Kau dah dekat apa lobby tu semua jalan lagi semua ada tapi kat belakang.
Trailblazers love
Semak.
is making a comeback. Trailblazers will need to stack cargo on Star.
Lah ini bukannya hari tu punya.
Every temple fair activity
Oh my
has both normal and ascension
Ni
difficulty.
tak biasanya ulang balik
Using
siap.
all the normal levels, you
Tak ada
can unlock
idea.
the ascension difficulty.
Complete different
Aduh.
activities to collect rewards.
Barang-barang ni
Using a
hari tu dah
shackling
lah.
prison as a stage for the festival
Sial,
is
tak ada idea.
rather strange.
It's also to spice up the judges' free time with some fun cultural activities and bring everyone
Tak
closer
apalah.
together.
Tengok guide je lah.
And
Tengok
that's
guide.
not all. There's
Ah,
also
dia
a
lah.
fresh update
Tambah
to the
lagi berapa
Divergent
level?
Universe. This time, the Divergent
80,
Universe
maksud tambah lagi
brings us
20 lah.
new curios, weighted curios,
Aku tak sabar
and
DU baru ni.
experiences, along with some
Wih,
tweaks
tergurak
having
ya,
been made
sotong.
to existing equations, weighted curios, and
Oh,
blessings.
jantung ni
The
ni
goal
purple.
is to provide trailblazers with a wider range of battle experiences. and
Kenapa Link Shah
gameplay
seorang-seorang?
modes. The adventure domain in the Divergent
Aku tak
Universe
pernah pun main
now
Adventure Domain.
includes Cowboy Showdown and
Adventure Domain ngantuk.
searching firepower
Alright.
challenges.
Right.
Each challenge has different objectives, wherein
Lambat.
trailblazers need to achieve the highest scores possible to earn adventure rewards. During the challenges, reward targets such as cosmic fragment
Tak kisah, tak kisah.
and curio targets will randomly appear.
Oh, so ada kurio target lah. Okay,
Will
okay,
grant
okay.
corresponding rewards, adding bonuses to the trials.
This thing is interesting. It seems to improve eyesight
Semua
and agility.
susun tu lah.
Mr. Morza, would you
Aku
like
tak
to
pernah
present
sentuh
it? If not, I'm up next.
Adventure Domain
Direct
sikit tak pernah
face-offs
sentuh.
don't suit me.
Ah tu rupa
If I
kurio.
must pick one,
Kenal tu.
it'll be surging firepower.
Yeah! Since you're here, why not join
Makan
the fun?
dulu.
We've
Ah,
added
makan, makan,
adventure
makan. Sila, sila,
arcade
sila.
to
Makan
the
apa?
Divergent Universe's
Oh,
activation
gacha baru.
device on the Radiant Feldspar. In
Oh.
the arcade, you can try out a variety of new and old adventure modes.
Ah, minat main mini game lah.
Got some extra time on your
Tak nak
hands.
lah aku. Ni semua pening.
I'll
Alright.
definitely check it out after work.
Siapa je yang suka benda tu?
Dr. Ratio has added more path equations to the Divergent Universe, allowing trailblazers
Yuli,
to
oh,
explore
ni.
even more trails.
Bateri
The
meta.
synchronicity level has also been increased to level 80, and the research of geniuses and Mennonites continues.
Oh.
That's not all.
Masa
The
lemak,
Divergent
oh.
Universe has also added 2 new
Pisang
planet
siap.
elements, Lushaka, the Sunken
Pisang.
Seas, and the wondrous Banana Amusement Park.
Pisang dengan ikan
In the
paus.
next update, players can look forward to the release of Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Mech Wolf, and
Winning
Stagnant
Lightning.
Shadow, Shape
Ah,
of
itulah
Clone.
untuk Moza lah.
By
Dengan
completing
ni.
the challenge,
Facial.
you can obtain the Lightning type character Ascension material, Nail of the Beast Coffin, and the Wind type character Ascension material, A Glass of the Besotted Era. These materials will be used by Masters Moza and Facial respectively. The Planar Fisher and Rome with the Strange Events are also making a comeback. Viewers,
Sama lah.
be
Ni
sure
sama
to
je lah.
grab those double
View lah ni.
rewards.
Biasalah kan. Biasa.
All that info in one breath. Take it easy on yourself, Albert.
Whew, that's work for you. Let's take a short break. There are even more great things ahead.
Masa lemak ayam. Sedap kan. Itu kalau kuah banjir kan. Masa lemak, kuah banjir, ayam. Sedap. Okay lah, untuk event rasanya tak ada apa yang macam special sangat. Agak low juga, tak apalah. Tengah middle of the patch pun dah habis lah kan. Apa event yang apa, yang susun tu dah pernah buat kan.
Welcome
Yang lain
back,
tu biasa lah,
everyone.
standard lah.
Now that we've come to the end of the show,
Yang excited
I thought
yang
there
sistem
was more
banner
to
baru
come.
lah kan.
It's already the end of the
Ada
show.
kejutan-kejutan ni ke?
comes the exciting part.
Ha!
What the audience loves most. The never-ending, never-absent
20.
gift of Odyssey.
Standard lah, jangan buat alah, dia hype je, padahal benda ni standard je.
Why aren't you saying anything? Before they get so shut that with me.
You're right. That's actually pretty exciting.
Right.
Also in version 2.5,
Also.
we've added new system optimizations for our audience.
Apa untuk phone?
Tell us about it.
Version
Kurang sikit.
2.5 introduces
Ah,
a
untuk
new
phone.
pre-battle difficulty selection
Eh
feature
bukan.
and the option to reselect the difficulty after a failed battle. Trailblazers can choose between casual mode and normal mode when
Oh.
facing formidable enemies. If you
Tapi
want
macam
a
mana
more
drop?
laid-back adventure, Trailblazers can opt for the
Oh, ni untuk story mode
Using
Boleh
some
kurangkan
type of
difficulty.
secret
Okey
instrument
lah.
to weaken enemies.
Tak adalah tragedy
It's
macam
dimensional
Aventurin
tech.
punya story mode tu.
We also call it metaverse tech.
Kan? Okey lah, untuk bagi player lagi ramai masuk kan. Nah, player casual bagus lah.
Not yet.
Untuk kanak-kanak
We're
ke
just
kan.
saying goodbye to everyone.
It's been a really long day.
Rasanya untuk story sajalah. Sebab kalau dia buat untuk grinding, kalau tak ada apa-apa beza reward dia, memang aku buat juga. Cepat sikit.
Organizers, my two masters, and
Right.
most importantly, the
Bagilah lebih sebanyak mana boleh. Tengah mid patch kot. 2.5 mana maunya.
March 7th, get it out with the acceptance page.
I saw that other shows always end with a lot of thank yous. Anyway, I look forward to seeing everyone on the Sky Splitter and wish all of the
Bye-bye.
contestants the best of luck.
Right.
March nailed it. I could never say it that nicely.
Padahal kau YouTuber kot.
And at
Good
the end of
fun.
the show, General Fei Xiao asked me to deliver these words to everyone.
Okay.
From providing testimonies to being entangled in the shackling prison incident, the Trailblazers are valued guests of the Alliance, who have come to our aid numerous times, only to face dangers repeatedly. There is undoubtedly a shortcoming in our hospitality, and we take
Oh, dia
full
minta maaf
responsibility.
lah. Besok minta maaf lah kan. Sebab apa, geng-geng kereta api tu datang-datang ada masalah.
At the same time, I would like to take this opportunity to
Terkejut.
present a
Punya
small
1,000
gift to the
boleh lah.
Trailblazers
Okey lah.
on behalf
Okey
of
lah,
the
boleh lah,
Tunisian
boleh lah.
Alliance.
Bagi je lah,
Wishing them a
1,600.
smooth journey ahead.
Alah.
Should the Astral Express face any difficulties in the future,
Apa ni? Okey lah, daripada tak ada.
Yao Qing is always ready to help.
Boleh je genap kan.
General Fei Xiao, thank you.
600 kot. Bagi je lah 20 pun. So dia bagi sebab apa, kita datang-datang nak happy, lepas tu masalah Alah. Siapa ni?
Behind you.
600 pun kira itu lah tu.
Hey, isn't that...
If Albert's on the Sky Splitter, then who's this sitting here?
Menyamah.
Someone here wants double pay.
I
Pakai.
really hope you understand where I'm coming from. Of a strong desire to improve myself.
Alah bukan. Maybe
There you go again.
Wait lah. Alright. 600 maintenance nanti lepas update. Lepas update lah. Lepas update lah. Mana ada dulu 20 tu dia asingkan Mana boleh kira macam tu. Lepas update tu memang wajib. Selalunya. Bukan selalunya, memang wajib. Tak pernah pun miss. Nampak dia nak bagi orang-orang macam kau lah. Puas hati. Okay. Mana boleh pelik siap. 1,000 tu adalah nombor yang pelik. Okay. Yang tu kira asing. Yang ni sebab dia bagi compensation. Sebab Lofu kena serang kan waktu kita datang. Pelik siapalah dia punya marketing ni kan. Bagi 1,000. Okay, overall okay lah. Apa? Okay lah apa. Dia punya presentation tak adalah gempak. Tapi okay lah. Okay, kita dapat sistem banner baru. And then kita dapat extra pool. Extra sale aja. Extra pool lah kan. Event macam tu lah. Event meet. Okay macam biasa. Tapi apa ni, pasal banner tu seronok. Excited nak tengok reaction orang lah. Macam mana punya reaction dengan banner. Sebab banner tu agak stack juga Sebabnya semua karakter tu karakter yang masih lagi dalam ni kan, dalam meta kan. Okay. Okay lah, itu je lah kot untuk aku punya reaction. Looking forward lah untuk aku punya ringkasan. Nanti aku letak short. Jumpa weekly reset. Okay, hari Isnin. Okay, bye bye. Assalamualaikum. Bye bye.